our way to get our level 3 inspection. See if this thing can get registered. Got her aligned too. Look at that line. Got the AC working good. Everything's pretty nice. So see if we make it up there. About cruising along. This thing is honestly just a cruiser. Freaking awesome. Loving it. Just in 5th gear. RPMs are a bit high, but you know, we're just cruising along. It's a nice truck. Says it's getting 18 miles per gallon. Just use the Cleaner McFarland Sam's leather cleaner and conditioner. This stuff is great. Look how beautiful that seat there looks. Steering wheel, door trim. I need to go through and do all the plastics with some 303 protectant and make it look real good. But look at that. Door handle looking brand new. Seat looks just awesome. Look, it's got a radio. Getting a new radio. Got all these wires out. There's been a lot of people up in there. Look at all those different taps and whatnot. But got this bad boy out of a junkyard. Just cleaned it up. Tried it out. It worked. We'll see if it still works after I just cleaned it. But this little piece of junk that was in there wasn't even hooked up. Doesn't even have any of the hookups except for the antenna. So maybe that's how. I don't even know. Doesn't even have it. So luckily, we'll see if this bad boy works after I cleaned it. It's something. It was only like 20 bucks, or I think it was like 12 or $15. So way cheaper than buying like a $50 one off eBay. But let's see if it works. Get it back up in the dash there. Oh, it works. Look at that. Looks so good. Looks OEM. It is missing a knob there and a knob there, but I mean, it works right there. This is all the old presets that were on it. Bunch of Spanish stations. Look at that. Looks so much better now, man. Oh, it looks so good. Factory is the best. Nice stormy night, you guys. Look at this. Just did some sanding on the hood of the green truck. I just don't like this dang yellow, so we started sanding this bad boy. Look at this. Got me an Amazon sander and some paint supplies. I think we're gonna try rattle canning this hood and see how it turns out, because I don't know. I mean, the paint guy's gonna do the front bumper, grill, hood, rust spots, the bed or the tailgate, the rear bumper, all that, but he's just so backed up he hasn't been able to get to it. And I just dropped off the Utah truck to him and picked this one up because I want to drive this one. And I've decided I'm selling the Utah truck first, so I don't know, I just want to get rid of this yellow hood. I just don't like it, so I'm gonna try painting myself. If I mess it up, either way he can repaint it, or if it turns out good, then maybe I might just start painting more stuff. We'll see. But yeah, there we go. Just sanded it with some 240 grit. And look at that. Now I could have wet sanded it. Cause look at that. Now it's raining outside. Dang near perfect, man. But yeah, I think we'll just park this. Tomorrow we're actually gonna put on a leveling kit on the truck because the axle's like over that way, and I don't know. And it's hitting on the differential. You can actually see it. Look at that little bit of shiny spot right there. That is actually metal on metal contact right there, where the track bar is hitting the differential. That is the top of the diff, and it's so shiny from being hit so many times. So we need some space between there, so we're gonna give it a nice little like 2-inch leveling kit. Putting on the little front lift, got some Rancho shocks around here somewhere, but look at this. This just came off this side. Look at, here's the shock straight, and look at that, how badly that is from the accident. So it's actually a good thing we're replacing these, because that ain't right there. That is supposed to be perfectly straight out. Let's get to taking all the rest of the stuff out. We gotta drop these springs on out from there and put in the little spacer I got. So it's actually the old one off the O2, so we're trying to use up old parts, save money. Got the leveling kit, the old one from the O2, nice little 2-inch level. Got some Rancho shocks there, so we were all good and leveled. And yeah, just gotta lower this all down. Ended up buying some spring compressors to go on here so we can fit it in there without taking the track bar and stuff off. And yeah, we'll see how this thing looks now on the ground. And you guys, look at this. Look at the truck sit down right here, get kind of a good angle. Look at that. Look how good this truck looks. Nice level on there. I mean, I think that's pretty good too. Like, look, it's to the top of the tire, to the top of the tire. Might even have like still an inch of rake or so, which is like perfect. And look, I also put on the tow hooks, even though only one bolt fits on, because these tow hooks got them off eBay. And they said they're off of 94, the bolts on them. There's 2 bolts that hold them in. They're too narrow on the hook. The actual mounting bracket's out further, so I only got the front bolt in. But look how cool it looks as a sport, you know, with everything. And we got this sanded a bit. I think it needs to do more sanding because you can still see the shininess of there, and obviously need to do in the groove. But yeah, I need to do a little more sanding, and then we'll maybe primer it or something. But look at the tow hooks. Look awesome. Off-road package. You guys can see I only got 1 bolt See the hole, I don't know if you guys can see it there. It doesn't line up all the way, but looks awesome on the truck with the tow hooks. Now I just need to put the, on the back of the truck, put 4x4 off-road. And this is a rare truck. Manual, Laramie leather, sport, off-road package. I think it doesn't get any rarer than that unless this was like a 12 valve or if it was a 6-speed truck. That's the only thing it can get any rarer. I mean, this thing is just awesome looking. I love it. These Rancho like 7100s actually ride really nice up in here with the leveling. I honestly kind of want to get a set for the back because I only got the front shocks. I'm kind of, you know, cheaping out on this build. Trying to go as cheap as possible, but man, that thing just looks awesome. Never had this happen before. Look at this. I'm trying to use my fog lights. Look at that. Fog lights on, fog lights off. Yes, I need to get LEDs. But look at this. Go to here. High beams. What the hell? Where did my fog lights go? What happened? They worked before I put these LEDs in. Like you could have fog lights on, and look, it's not even in here. It doesn't even light up now. If you go back to there, it lights up. Something is wrong here. And it turns off my fog lights, and I just ordered LEDs. What in the world? I don't know. I mean, I do this, it doesn't even work. What if I put that in? Now it controls it, but it's still, what? What's wrong? What is wrong here? Well, that's stupid. I can't have my fog lights and my headlights on at the same time anymore now. That is so weird. Let me know what's wrong. Okay guys, doing a little bit of painting here. We got the green truck all wrapped up here. We're gonna try painting underneath this hood. I just wanna do around the edges, just so when you pop the hood, it looks halfway decent. I just wax and grease removed around the edge. I don't really wanna sand it. I'm just gonna use some adhesion promoter. I'm not looking for an amazing job. I just want it to look green. Doesn't have to be perfect, so let's see how this turns out. Well, that didn't turn out too bad. Obviously, there'll be the cover in there. Could have painted it all, but honestly, I ran out and I actually had to get in the O2, go down to O'Reilly's and grab another can because that took 2 cans of the old Dupla color here. The factory match right there, the forest green pearl. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, I didn't sand at all underneath here because I figured, you know, it's just underneath the hood. But I mean, not horrible. I mean, once the cover's in there, you pop the hood, you wouldn't really probably, you know, notice too much. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's green. That's green. So that's kind of what I was going for, just something simple and easy. Honestly, the best spot's like right up in there. It kind of looks halfway decent. Wish I had another can of clear because there's some spots where it doesn't look like I put enough. I just had 1 can of 1K clear coat. So, but yeah, that's what I was going for. Looks good. Now we're just sanding the top of the hood. I'm gonna just primer it right now. So I just been sanding it and yeah, get this thing primered and looking good. Don't make an idiot move like me because look at this. My nice green there. Look at some spots. I got primer in. I don't know why. 1, I didn't tape it off, and 2, I should have done this second. But yeah, I kind of ruined my nice green there by getting a little bit of primer on there here and there, overspray. I mean, it's not too bad, but you know, I guess it's better than just white having a little bit of overspray, but I don't know, I'm not gonna do that again, so there it is. That's how it's gonna be. But actually, that's like not a bad match, like of green. Like maybe it has it's a little more of a green, but really not bad though, honestly. Yeah, there's the primered hood. Yeah, doesn't look the best. Not the best coverage. I could have used some more paint. I only had 2 cans. 2 cans is not enough. But obviously that's meant to be sanded, so it doesn't really matter how it looks. And I'm just gonna leave it like this for a little bit until a real paint guy can paint it. So I don't know if I'll be doing any more paint projects. Definitely not with spray cans and whatnot like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting some of this stuff back on and kind of get this thing down, see how it looks. Look, you guys, finally put a new radiator in the green truck. Looking all nice and brand new because the mount was broken, and now it's not hitting the fan because it would hit the fan when I would accelerate. Underneath the hood looks like with the mat in there, it looks really good actually, so I like that. Looks all good underneath. Now just need to get everything painted. This truck is pretty much all good except for just paint now. Even got little caps in there, leveling kit looking good, rides great. I've actually took it up north since last clips and everything. This truck's pretty awesome. I've put about 1,000 miles on it now. Pretty dang solid truck. So sorry for the clips being all over the place in this video. It's been over the course of like pretty much this whole beginning of this year. Just been going slow with this little things here and there. The Utah truck's still waiting on paint. Once that one's done, we're gonna get the Utah truck, probably sell it, drop this one off. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see, We may or may not have a bunch of parts there because I totally didn't buy another truck. That's going to be the next video. So totally didn't, you guys. I might have a little of addiction, but yeah, there it is. There's the green truck. It's doing good. All it needs is paint. This thing will be pretty dang awesome. Everything's looking good on it. Looks pretty nice now, especially with the caps on there. It looked pretty bad without them. But that'll be all for this video. You guys are all caught up now on the green truck. Doing good. Here's some clips of it just driving around. And next video, another truck we bought. Kind of good deal, bad deal type of thing. So I look forward to seeing that here. Should get that video up here pretty soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.